Welcome. How are you? I'm happy to meet you. Today, I continue to explain the final part of the 1976 film Shaolin Woodmen. And there the prisoner shocks Little Mute by killing the homeowner's brother when he mistakes him for a monk. Afterwards the prisoner kicks Little Mute and Orchid's brother out of the house. The duo then go to the king's grave to pay the ransom, but no one comes to collect the money. Surprisingly, when they return home, Orchid also returns back. Later that night an old man picks a fight with Little Mute. At the end the man is also good at martial arts, and Little Mute gets the feeling that he's the one who killed his father. In the next scene, Little Mute finally decides to take the bamboo scroll to the Sublime Master at the Windy Hill. When the priest reads the scroll, he learns that Little Mute is the prisoner's apprentice. As a result, the priest chastises Little Mute for following the wrong path, but nonetheless promises to reform him. Following this, the priest starts revealing the story of the prisoner. He reveals that he was once the head abbot of the Shaolin, and the prisoner, who used to be known as Stubborn, was his student. One day Stubborn went renegade and formed the Green Dragon Gang. However, he was soon captured and imprisoned. The head abbot felt responsible for the student's misdeeds, so he blinded himself and left the Shaolin monastery to live as a hermit, appointing the current master priest as the new abbot. However, he promised to help Shaolin in the future if it was needed. Soon the master priest joins Little Mute at the Windy Hill and reveals that Stubborn has reunited with his gang and started seeking revenge from people who were responsible for his imprisonment. He speculates that they can attack the Shaolin any moment. He also expresses his concerns that the monks are not strong enough to fight Stubborn, as he has now mastered the lion's roar. In the next scene, the hermetic monk hands over a book containing the ultimate martial arts style, and Little Mute masters this style under the guidance of the current head abbot. When the escaped prisoner comes to destroy Shaolin, Little Mute stands ready to defend it against his former instructor. It is also revealed that Stubborn is the killer of Little Mute's father. Just then Little Mute discloses that he is not mute, but he swore never to speak until he found his father's killer. Soon an intense fight ensues, and Little Mute counters his opponent's killing techniques. Since he knows all of them, he creates multiple openings, but fails to exploit them due to the Shaolin nuns' teachings, which said never to kill his opponent. Despite this, he digs down deep and somehow manages to win. He offers to spare his former instructor on the condition that he returns to the Shaolin for the remainder of his life. The escaped prisoner says that he is beyond salvation, but also mentions that he is happy that his student has learned so well. Just when Little Mute is distracted, Stubborn makes a final attempt to kill him. He grabs Little Mute from behind and attempts to crush his throat, but the latter moves out of the way and the villain strikes his own throat, causing him to kill himself. Deprived of its leader, the Green Dragon Gang flees and abandons their plans. The movie ends as Little Mute returns to the Shaolin monastery, where he is ordained as a monk. That was all from the video. Thanks for watching, and until another movie.